Hey Spartans, it's Alex here, your current ASB president.
And I'm Jaron, your current ASB vice president. This past year, ASB has decided to make some changes to a little document we call the ASB Constitution. Essentially, this document outlines some of the basic guidelines that our school strives to follow.
The stuff outlined in our Constitution is fairly straightforward, but it does include some important information. Since we've updated the Constitution, we are asking you all, the student body, to agree with the changes outlined. And we're here today to talk to you about the details that affect some of you. Even if you might not be affected directly, we would really appreciate you vote to pass these changes, as it is helping our school move forward to bigger and better things.
One of the things we've gotten a lot of questions about is our lack of a student senate. Meetings which take place during fourth period where class members, ASB board members, and administration meet to talk about upcoming school activities. Since most of you probably didn't know what this was, it obviously hasn't been happening here at Skyline, mainly because of scheduling conflicts it has with teachers. Instead, we've rephrased the requirements for Student Senate to allow for either in-class student reps or out-of-school town hall meetings. In these town hall meetings, students can ask questions to ASB and administration.
Next, we officially expanded membership of ASB to include part-time Running Start students. Although this was already implied, we realized that the Constitution actually did not mention Running Start, so it was a simple modification.
There was also a section outlining student handbook changes, but we got rid of it. This is something that the administration, not ASB, is in charge of. Also, we expanded the budgeting committee to include class treasurers as well. The budgeting committee is a group that meets every year to make sure that not just sports, but clubs and other school groups get the money that they request. With all 4 class treasurers getting involved, there's better representation for all the grades, meaning the entire school can benefit.
Next, we got rid of specific ASB-related titles for people who are part of the board and replaced them with broader committees. This way, people who do in fact join ASB are less restricted by their job titles, so that they can spend more time focusing on things that they are passionate about, such as arts recognition, while also helping the school and their particular committees.
Finally, we expanded the Constitution to allow minor adjustments to be ratified by either a vote by the student body or the representative branch. If you have further questions, you guys can view both the original and updated Constitution on the ASB website.
But regardless, we hope that all of you will support the changes that have been created on the Constitution, as we feel that they will begin to help all of us at Skyline build our legacy for the years to come. Go Spartans!
Go Sparts!
Hey Skyline, I'm Katarina Petros. You've all seen my face, I'm Kat from SBTV, and I'm excited to be your new Director of Student Activities. I'm all about helping others. I try my best to be there for all my friends and peers, even if we aren't close, by being someone who listens and shows them respect. I also take leadership roles in several parts of my life. Through my last 4 years of community service efforts or my 3 years of SBTV, I like to make sure that everything is under control, and if anyone has any questions or complications, I step out of my way to make sure they are helped. I believe that I could bring the enthusiasm and energy needed to serve you as your new Director of Student Activities. I will better the school environment and make it a place for everyone to feel welcome by bringing students closer together. I will continue to give recognition to sports and reach out even more to the arts and clubs by bringing more spirit into the school community so that everyone can enjoy their high school experience here at Skyline. I will listen to concerns and always give honest answers. I want to make an impact, and I can make Skyline the best place it can be. Vote Kat Petros. Thanks, Skyline.
Good afternoon, Spartans. My name is Emmy Wallner, and I'm going to be your 2017-2018 Director of Assemblies. In my opinion, this role requires somebody who is passionate, spirited, and hardworking. I believe that I embody all of those qualities. This year, I am an ASB appointed officer, and I have had the opportunity to work on some of the assemblies that were put on this year. I truly had a lot of fun with them, and I'm excited to continue the work next year. I'm looking forward to making each assembly an experience with crowd interaction, fun and organized games, and hopefully less tech issues. Assembly should be a place where the Skyline community unites as one and where everybody leaves with a sense of belonging. I hope to do all this with the support of you, the student body. Thank you all for listening. You rock, Jellyfish rock, and Skyline rocks. I appreciate your vote.
Hi Skyline, I'm Carly Werner, and I'm going to be your ASB Director of Communications. I'm thrilled to have been an appointed officer this year. It has enriched the pride I have in this school and showed me all the wonderful things Skyline is known for. I will continue to commit myself to carry on the amazing traditions and events Skyline has to offer. I constantly walk the halls through Skyline in amazement of all the wonderful clubs, charities, and activities that our student body is involved in. I will continue to interact and learn about all the outstanding things these diverse clubs accomplish. I want to make sure these organizations have the tools and support they need from ASB to thrive. I'll devote my time to encourage participation in plays, dances, competitions, clubs, and fundraisers. I am willing to work hard and devote my time and energy until the tasks at hand are complete. Thank you, Skyline.
What's up, Skyline? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I know I am. Enough of the chit-chat, though. I'm going to go ahead and be real with you. So let's get down to business. You know what makes Skyline great? Is it our powerhouse sports teams, our ingenious clubs, or is it our successful academics in general? Well, all these things. But the most powerful item that we contain is our aspiration to improve. All we want to do is develop ourselves as people. All we want to do is make an impact. So how do we do that? Well, that's where I come into play. This year, I'll be running for your ASB secretary. I aspire to make those improvements, and I aspire to help others improve. My experience as a leader comes from 3 years of working with and teaching little kids to snowboard, as well as a year's worth of being on the ASB board. If there's one thing I absolutely love is being organized and taking notes. I'm just saying, it takes a very organized and clean student to be a secretary. I always stay on top of my work, and I always work hard for my fellow students. So remember, Skyline, if you want that impact, if you want that growth, and if you want that improvement, allow me to help. Vote for Kate Ames as your secretary, and we can be the difference. Remember, Skyline, I'm here for you.
Hey Skyline, I'm Morgan McCarthy, and I want to be your ASB secretary for the 2017-2018 school year. I'm a very organized and efficient person when I put my mind to something, and I'm prepared to take on this role. But there is more to this position than taking minutes and notes. I realize that being on the exec board comes with the responsibility of representing our student body. Last year, I made a decision to run for an ASB appointed officer role, and through my journey, I found a different perspective on Skyline and the atmospheres we've created for ourselves. Our school provides amazing opportunities academically, athletically, artistically, and socially. The students that embody these positions and passions create change through expression and opinions. I would be honored to get the chance to walk behind you. You only have one high school experience. Help me to help you make it a memorable one, Skyline. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Matthew Bellavia, and I'm honored to serve as your ASB treasurer next year. I'm a sophomore on the ASB board, and last year I served as freshman class president. Actually, next year will be my 6th consecutive year in ASB, starting back in 6th grade at Beaver Lake. I love ASB so much because it's so rewarding to interact with as many different students as possible. I'm looking forward to serving you all next year. Go Spartans!
Hey Skyline, I'm Morgan Jones, and I'm super pumped to be your ASB Vice President for the 2017-2018 school year. My main goal as a member of the ASB board over the past year has been to make ASB less exclusive and more open and accessible to all Skyline students. Next year, as your Vice President, I want to be the friendly face of ASB. If you have any questions, concerns, or ideas you would like to share, come to me and I'll help you find your mojo. Thanks for your vote, and go Spartans!
Hey Spartans, I'm Annie Taylor. When I first came to Skyline, the school felt really big and I felt extremely small. You may not have noticed, but physically I am fairly short. And to be honest, even just walking in the halls, I have trouble seeing over other kids. As a freshman, it was hard to know where I belonged or how I fit in at such a big school. But getting involved in clubs, sports, and ASB has helped me become aware of all the great things that Skyline has to offer, and it has helped me feel like I have a place where I belonged. This year, I worked on ASB as an appointed officer, and I was in charge of planning multiple events at Skyline, including the Winter Sports Assembly. In this position, I've gotten to know kids with all kinds of different interests and strengths. I have also played soccer and basketball, but one of the things I am most proud of is starting the Strong for Sam Club. a club open to all kids at Skyline, where I currently am the president. I have had the opportunity to witness firsthand how compassionate and caring our school community is when my brother was diagnosed with cancer. All of you rallied around me, my family, and our desire to help raise money for pediatric cancer research. Now I am excited for the opportunity to give back. As your ASB president, I vow to be your voice with the school administration, and I will work hard to make this the best year Skyline has ever had. I am organized, I work well with admin and teachers, and I will encourage all kids to share their ideas and strengths with ASB. I will introduce ideas for events that you want and that will help make more kids at Skyline feel connected. We will also work together to help the community through volunteer work and showing them just how dedicated the students at Skyline are. I would appreciate your vote for ASB president. If elected, I will continue to fight for the things that are important to students, no matter how big or small they might be. Although I may be vertically challenged, there is no problem at Skyline that is too big for me. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And remember, Skyline, good things come in small packages. Vote for the pint-sized powerhouse, Annie Taylor, to be your next ASB president. Let's work together to make sure every student feels like they belong at Skyline. And together, we can be an unstoppable force.
When I started writing my speech, I had no idea what to say. Then I had a vision. I saw Napoleon Dynamite. He appeared to me, and he said, "Eli, just follow your heart. That's what I would do." So then it hit me that I just have to tell them what's in my heart. So I'm going to tell you everything that I want Skyline to become. I want Skyline to be a place where kids aren't nervous about coming to school. A place where nobody feels like they have to eat lunch by themselves. I want Skyline to be a place where everyone feels accepted, regardless of their race or their gender or their religion or their political stances. I think that, especially with how divided the nation is becoming, if the student body at Skyline became really unified and based on love and acceptance, then we could be a really awesome example to everyone else. I feel that over the last few years, Spartans have been let down by false promises. And one thing that I will promise you is that if I'm elected, I will do everything that I can to make sure that the lives of students are better next year than they were this year. It is my hope that at the end of the 2017-2018 school year, we'll be able to look around and be proud. We'll be proud of what we've accomplished, proud of who we've become, and most importantly, we'll be proud to say that we're Spartans. Thank you, and vote for Eli.
Hey Skyline, my name is Nishi Kaza, and I'm running to be your ASB president. I know you're probably expecting the usual list of qualifications and leadership experiences that make me the best candidate for this position, but I'm not going to do that today. I want to use this platform to talk to you guys, Spartan to Spartan. So around this time, 2 years ago, I took a chance and ran for sophomore class VP. I'll admit it, maybe I was a little nervous knowing I was addressing such a big crowd, but I was filled with inspiration. That inspiration was you, Skyline. As I walk around these halls, I'm always in awe to see our athletes dominating Issaquah, engineers creating our future in a robotics club, entrepreneurs innovating in DECA, thespians putting on Broadway caliber performances in the theater. I could go on, and that's just a testament to how talented and diverse Skyline is. When I look around these halls, I'm challenged to do better, to be better, and that's why we do this. That's why I'm running for ASB president today. I have listened to you, I have learned from you, and now I sit here today more determined and more inspired than ever before about the work there is to do and the future that lies ahead for Skyline. Even though we might not see eye to eye on some things, I know we all have the same dream for this school. It's about us working together as a community to make Skyline a safe, welcome place for all. I know it won't be easy, but with your help, I'm confident we can get it done by fostering a culture of inclusiveness. Whether it be through my time as sophomore and junior class VP, or just a conversation we've had in Spanish class, I've had the opportunity to meet countless great people who attend this school, and I'm proud to call you guys not just my friends, but my family. Thank you so much for this incredible journey, but we're just getting started. In the words of my man Big Sean, the underdog eventually turns into the big dog. We're all just a bunch of underdogs. So let's rewrite history together and build our own legacy, Skyline. Vote Nishi Kaza for ASB president.